Something smooth yet sinister, coming through to diminish you, and this here's the finisher. Check it out.
Hello guys, it's your boy Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And today for you folks, what we are going to get into now is sort of a continuation of the previous video that I uploaded for you folks. Last video we were talking about the top 3 things that we dislike in Brave Frontier right now, and now we are going to get into the top 3 things that we do like or enjoy about Brave Frontier right now. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. Alright, one of the top things that I'm definitely enjoying right now, guys, is the new global exclusive guild feature in Brave Frontier. Alright, I definitely like this feature, guys. It is a wonderful thing that they've done here to help out. Alright, and having a guild has helped us with a lot of things. Alright, you've got the guild exchange hall here. You can go into this and purchase old units that you may have accidentally sold, you may not have ever really even gotten, and things like that. Alright, they even got the elemental exclusive arena units up in here. Now granted, I have all these units. Alright, and I think for the price that they're asking for is way excessive. It takes quite some time, unless you're gemming like crazy, to save up 20,000 GT. Alright, it takes very long. But if you are unable to get these units and you are one of the type that just straight up like to complete your unit guide, you may want to invest in this stuff. Alright, but all this stuff is there for your pleasure if you would like to spend the points to get it. Alright, you got spheres in here too, spheres exclusive to the guild itself. I am almost done with both of them. I'm done with the Jevers or Juvers, however you say that one, and I just need a few more materials to finish the dens and I'll have it fully upgraded. And these are just the materials that you need in order to make or upgrade those spheres. Okay, so nice stuff there. The guild affords you an opportunity to increase your experience, zeal, and karma every time you complete a quest or a vortex dungeon. Alright, so that's good stuff. They usually have events going on where you can try to rank in order to get prizes. They have one going on right now with the male FG Frontier Gate mission. Alright, so if you want to try to put your best score on top and get high ranked in that, that'll be good for you and your guild. Just keep in mind, it only counts your highest score, guys. Okay, it's not a farming run. Whoever does it the most, that's not what counts. It's your best run is the only one that counts. Okay, so that's what it's all about. But this guild feature has been a very helpful thing. All right, it's definitely going to help everybody get their zeal and karma up. It's definitely going to help the level grinders progress faster by contributing to the respective experience, zeal, and karma parts of the guild. Okay, so this is a very nice feature that they've added, guys. You have an opportunity to get up to 50 members in your guild, and if everybody is putting in work, everything will progress smoothly. That may be the more difficult part. All right, you tell people to get into your guild, you have to be, you know, most people have minimum requirements. You have to be this level or this arena rank. You have to play this often. You can only be inactive this amount of days, stuff like that. And some people just get slapped lazy, man, and unfortunately you end up having to call in Odin to perform the old Zantetsuken. So unfortunately it is what it is, but you know, the point of the guild is for everyone to work together and to remain active and continue to help one another out. Alright, so if that isn't all there, the guild is not serving very much of a purpose. Okay, so this is a good feature, guys. It's just everyone has to put in the work in order to build the guild up. All right, that's pretty much what it's all about. But I really love what they did here, guys. All right, so make sure you are using or helping your guild out effectively, guys. This is a wonderful feature that they've added, and it definitely makes it a lot easier to accomplish simple tasks that many of us do like or enjoy doing in Brave Frontier. All right, so that is all for my number 3 most liked thing in Brave Frontier. Alright, as far as number 2 goes, I'm pretty sure you guys guessed it on this one. Number 2 will go to the old rare summons. Alright, I do enjoy rare summons quite a bit. Alright, especially when we get new units dropping, all kind of gates and stuff like that. It's always a big joy in order to make these Red Summit vids for you folks, so you can pretty much see and or hear the reactions of those who are doing the summons. There's many Brave Frontier YouTubers that make Red Summit videos, and you get to see the reaction, and you have a good time watching it. And it's really the most enjoyable videos that I like to make for you guys, honestly. You just get those pulls, and man, sometimes, you know, like for example, this gate, you get the unit that you want pretty quick. I pulled this new global exclusive unit. I pulled her in 3 pulls in my video, which was excellent. My reaction was like, wow, man, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like that. And then you got some videos like the one before this video where it's just like abysmal. It's like, oh God, I done did all these freaking pulls and ain't nothing that coming out that I want, and this is just crazy, and so you know, you get to see or hear the real reactions of people during summons. All right, now I will admit, some people go a little excessive on it. All right, I've seen and or heard some reactions where I just have to ask myself, like, is that real or is that for show? Like, that seemed a little crazy to be doing all that foolishness. But other than that, it's always a joy to make these videos, guys. A new unit comes out, you kind of analyze it real quick, because the information is pretty much always out before the Red Summit gate even pops up in the game. Someone is always data minded and, oh, this unit can do this and that and all right, so you analyze the unit and you say, you know what, I'm going to do some pulls for that unit. So let me go over to the Red Summit gate with my gems and or summon tickets and try to pull this unit. And you just have a great time pulling some nice units and getting ready to level them up and use them in your next battle. All right, so always enjoy making these videos, guys, most definitely. All right, now the number one thing that I most enjoy doing in Brave Frontier, all right, and one of those events are actually going on right now. I'm going to couple these together, but I like the arena or the level grinding and the half energy vortex. I kind of coupled it all together because it's all a good thing, guys. All right, I love when half energy vortex is up, and it's actually up right now as of the making of this video, guys. You can go into the vortex and you get to do everything for half the amount of the energy that it will usually take. It's a very wonderful thing. You can go in here and get you some L gifts for half the energy that it will usually take. What I usually like to do, especially almost every time half energy come around, I go in here and I do these. All right, I do imps more than anything. Metal parade I do sometimes. Jewel parade I actually hardly ever do. I haven't been short on Zell in years on this freaking game. All right, I'm usually not short on Zell at all. But imps, I can always definitely use some imps. There's always new units coming out that I need to fuse some nice imps into and get them all nice and buffed up. And then of course the leveling materials, the metal units. All right, you're definitely going to need them every time you get a new unit. More than likely, metal units are what you're going to be using in order to level the unit. All right, if you're not using metal units, then you probably are short on Zell, because it's going to take a lot of Zell to level a unit up to 150 with just freaking stuff you should be using as SP fodder. All right, but stuff like half energy vortex always a good thing. 2 times experience in quest mode. All right, not too long ago they had half energy vortex and 2 times experience on the Monday Karma dungeon, which everyone was going bananas farming the heck out of that. That was definitely a good time for myself and a lot of the other members in my Facebook group who I communicated with. We all had a big joy doing that. All right, it was very fun to see everyone enjoying that. All right, and then right now also in arena we got and in Coliseum we got the 3 times arena points and 3 times Coliseum points going on right now. All right, the farming is real in these dungeons right now. This is the first time that they've done this in global 3 times. They've done 2 times quite often, but it's 3 times right now. So now more than ever in global Brave Frontier history is the time to definitely be grinding in the arena and in Coliseum, and I have been doing just that. More so in arena than Coliseum. All right, Coliseum sometimes is a pain in the you know what, but arena I always have a good time going in there and just wrecking the house, getting my rank up. All right, I'm just a few ranks away from being Thanatos, as you can see. I believe Erebus is only about 4 to 5 ranks away. I could go in here and look right now. But arena is definitely a good time, guys. With the ×3 going on, it's a big deal. So yeah, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranks away from Thanatos. All right, so we're right there. We're approaching the threshold big time on this. So I ranked up to Erebus during this 3-time event, and I'm definitely pretty confident I'm going to reach Athena rank before this event is over. All right, may not reach anything higher than that during this 3x event, but maybe afterwards, maybe we'll be able to do some more work. Maybe they'll bring it back around again next month or the month after, and we can just keep on pushing till we hit that Thanatos rank. Start the cycle all over again and just keep on farming. All right, it's such an enjoyable time when they have 2x this, 3x this, have energy on this, whatever the case may be. That's always one of my most enjoyable times in Brave Frontier, to just grind and grind and grind and freaking just wreck shop. Such a good time, man. All right, so that pretty much completes my list of the top 3 things I enjoy in Brave Frontier right now. Okay, guys, so what are you folks' thoughts on this? What do you guys think of? What are you most enjoying in Brave Frontier right now? All right, leave your thoughts down below. I would definitely like to read what you folks think in your comments, and I'll give some replies and see what you folks think. All right, it'll be an interesting topic. All right, so if you could and you're willing, go ahead and leave that down in the comments, and I'll definitely take a look, see and see what you're talking about, and we may be able to have a good discussion on that. All right, but other than that, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap this one up. So if you like the video, go ahead and throw a thumbs up on it. If you dislike the video, go ahead and throw a thumbs down on it. I mean, it's all good to me either way. All right. If you wish to join the Facebook group, link down below in the description. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Brave Frontier content. And I'll catch you folks in the next video. All right. So once again, thanks for watching, hanging out, chilling. And until the next video, guys, peace out.